Welcome back. This is Highway Prepper Chick, and we're going to freeze dry today. I have something exciting in store for you. So let's go ahead and head on out and see what we have for you today. So what we have tonight out here is 2 trays of cheeseburger mac hamburger helper, and we added onions and cheese to this and froze it. So I can never get these trays back in. We have a tray of eggs. They're freeze-dried eggs that did not get quite done on the last batch, so they're going back in for another round. And then on the bottom here, we have 2 trays of flank steak. So thin strips for carne asada, a couple thin slabs. You can see I got this one is about just under ½ inch thick, and this one here on the edge is less than ¼ inch thick. And then this is another strip and the entire flank steak there. So we're gonna see if we can go ahead and freeze dry one like that, or if we're going to have to slice it into smaller slices. So those are both raw and frozen. So I'm gonna got the freeze dryer pre-freezing, and it's really hot in there because we did just get done with the defrost. So they're a bit warm in there. So we'll come back when this gets done. Okay, so it's been just over 24 hours and ran out of room, so I went ahead and packaged up one of the hamburger helpers here. Hamburger helper is wonderfully, beautifully dry, and it just comes up in these big sheets here. The eggs are done. They're dry. They're beautiful. These raw meat strips and these thinner strips are showing as done. Yep. Just get. However, this big flank steak that I was wanting to see if I could leave whole, you can see the frozen spot right there and right there. Remember, these are raw, so handle them like raw meat. Ooh. Yep. So even the spots that don't look wet, very wet. I am just barely touching this. Oh, that's the dry spot. See? So this will, I'll probably split it in half, at least, maybe in thirds, and go ahead and put this back in on our next load. So it's always better to do smaller strips, but because this is a fairly thin piece, I was hoping that I could just throw the whole flank steak in here and be good with it, but it's a little too thick in places. So now I could probably put the whole thing back in and hope that it would dry, but I wouldn't trust it after the next load. I'd probably break it open anyway, break it in half just to make sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and break it in half now and throw it back in. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you like the content, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe so you get the notifications when I put new videos out. If you want to see me rehydrate something or freeze dry something, leave the message in the comments below and I will get back to them as soon as we're back in town. Remember, we are truck drivers, so we're gone for 6 to 8 weeks. But when we come back in, we do lots of freeze drying. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.